What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day, and just want to say Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you so much again for your continuous love and support in 2019. Cheers to making 2020 an even better year. And 2019 was such a successful year for me, and I couldn't be any more grateful for all the opportunities and for all of your guys' support. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. In 2020, we have a lot of Prelude content coming, a significant amount of Skyline content coming. Today, we are finally going to be finishing up the red Prelude. It finally happened. My HOA got on my ass about the car just sitting there for almost 2 months now without a license plate. It doesn't look drivable is what they said, but they were super chill. They said I have 10 days to get rid of it. So today we're gonna pull the transmission, all the engine bay harnesses, the ECU, the shifter assembly, the clutch assembly, everything that I need will be pulled today. And also my buddy is picking it up Saturday. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. At this time, we're gonna go ahead and pick up Ben with the S2000 and finally get to show you guys the S2000 in the daylight. It just gets so much better every time I look at it. The AP2 conversion on the AP1 was like, honestly, one of the best things he's done to the car. And also our buddy Brian just picked up another car, which I never imagined he would ever buy, so I'm incredibly stoked for that. We're gonna grab some breakfast, go to the parts store, grab some tools that we need, come back here, finally get this transmission pulled out, and we'll continue our day. Finally get to see this car in the daylight. Too clean. Ohio gozaimasu. Happy 2020, brother. Car is looking great, as always.
She's doing it. Looking like a whole meal.
Wow. Everybody took the cool car out tonight, this morning.
It looks like it's like a new model.
Alright, we are back home. Just put new bulbs in the Versa. Thank you, Bean. Beginning our process of taking the transmission out.
It's like a step up a little bit, you know? Yeah, I mean, the boot is better, but
Update, at the moment trying to get the axle out. Brandon got the clutch pedal assembly out. Right now I'm doing the easiest thing. Gonna be removing the center console here and track down the ECU and pull that as well. Update, everybody. Thank you to Brandon and Ben doing most of the work. We got the axle. Where's it at?
Over here.
Got the axle out. Right now I'm working on getting the clutch cable lines out, and after that we are going to figure out how we're getting the transmission out. I wish us luck. Update, so we got pretty much almost everything out that we need except for the transmission. Right now we're letting this axle nut soak in freeze off and PB Blaster. We're gonna run the store real quick and grab a 36mm axle socket because we need to remove the trans axle in order to drop the transmission completely. Here it is as she sits now. Everything's almost good. Once we have the transmission out, we'll bolt up the motor and again begin ripping out all the engine harnesses that we need, as well as the clutch hard lines. Thank you again, Brandon, for all your help. Back from O'Reilly's, we picked up our 36mm axle nut, breaker bar, let this thing soak for almost about an hour in freeze off. All right, buddy, first try.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, it came loose. Look at that.
Update, everybody. After a lot of wiggling, we almost got the transmission dropped. We put the front engine mount back in to support the motor so that the transmission will drop evenly. We got to remove the passenger traction bar to give us adequate clearance. to the trench. Right now we have it suspended by the jack here. Hopefully we can get it out right now. Oh, hold rolls important. Oh, it's fucking. Let's keep that jack like suspended like that. Oh, it doesn't come that way. There's that. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go like. I don't know what it's on.
I don't know, dude. Base stairs.
Oh, here it comes.
So close.
She's grounding. There she goes. Jack. Jack. Or the jack. Lower the jack.
Oh, lower the jack.
You know,
Hold the light. I thought you were playing out a scene from Titanic, calling me Jack.
Alright, just go now. So,
Lowering the jack.
alright.
Jack's off.
I see where it's caught. It's got that. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I see. It's gotta lift it and then rotate it. Oh yeah, transmission's heavy. But
Oh. Are we on the jack again?
I can't see.
Oh, we're on the jack again.
Okay, give me the big light.
You took the big light.
Okay. Go now.
Jack's coming down, nice and slow. Oh no!
No! Fuck!
Dude, the transmission's out. And the coolant's on the ground. At least it got it on the vlog, dude.
True.
The jack was actually caught on the transmission when I.
Our fucking coolant bucket. All right, pull that bitch out. Hope it didn't break anything important like this. I'm gonna poke that in.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh damn.
That's the transmission.
This is my first time pulling a transmission.
How's she look?
Thanks everybody. Not bad.
Greasy
Yeah.
gunky.
I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, take it to a shop. Here's $1,500. Do what you gotta do. No, we'll take everything out. I'll degrease it real good and then respray it. And it's this caked in shit. Look at the war, the battlefield.
Oh my god. HOA, not happy.
Oh god.
Needs to rain again. Damn, look at that clutch.
Well, I really don't need it, huh? Because I got the other ones coming on the way.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's staying in. So all we have to do, well, I'll probably do another day or tomorrow myself, is just pull out all the
The rest of the harness.
and pretty much good. We'll just make sure that this motor's, well, as long as the front's secured, we're good. We didn't mess with the driver's side mount for homeboy to pick it up Saturday. All right, finally, after a month of just being so busy with the holidays, consumed at work, and honestly a little bit of procrastination, Brandon, Ben, and I finally got the transmission pulled. Thank you guys so much for your help. I seriously couldn't have done this as efficiently without you guys. It was seriously a pain in the ass. I don't know if the route we took was the most efficient, but overall it was definitely successful. Look at this icky, dirty, greasy transmission. My plans for this guy here, I'm gonna wash it, of course, degrease it. I want to respray it, just some like ceramic heat resistant paint, whatever people use on like blocks and heads. Once that's all sorted and good, I am going to ship it out to get the synchros rebuilt to carbon, because this is going to be the last transmission I put in my Prelude and I want it as beefed up as possible. The route I will be taking when I pull the motor and trans out of this is pull the motor and trans out as one. I'm gonna take everything out of the bay, wiring harness, ABS, just everything. Gonna degrease, clean the bay to the best of my abilities. I'm not gonna respray it. I'm not gonna shave it just yet, but I am gonna do a mild wire tuck because I don't want this car down for more than 4 or 5 months. I want to get the Prelude finished by summer of 2020. But what I'm gonna have to do is take out all my air ride lines and harnesses, because right where I drilled a hole in for my wires and lines is where the clutch reservoir has to go. So I'm gonna have to reroute this, make it cleaner. Once the motor and transmission are out, it'll be easier to dismantle the transmission from the motor. For the motor, I'm going to reseal it again, because it is leaking. Is really the main reason why I'm not driving it. And also it needs a valve lash adjustment, and I need to swap out the timing belt tensioner because I think it's failing, is the main reason why I'm not driving this car, because I don't want to throw a rod or just bent any of the valves. Still a few parts I am waiting on. I thought I ordered my clutch and flywheel a couple months ago, but I guess I forgot to confirm the payment, so I have to do that tonight. I went with a stage 2 action clutch and light flywheel, so I'm stoked to get that in. You guys know we got the intake manifold and throttle body and the tri-Y header. We got the NVIDIA Q300 exhaust on, which sounds good. I just need to order now is the KS adjustable timing tensioner, need the KS black box ECU, so I can tune everything and have this car running as best as it possibly can. Then my buddy Evan is going to tune the Prelude for me, so I can't wait for that. And then some more parts we're waiting on, which should be done within the next couple of weeks, are the ESP engine mounts and traction bar. And I'm just so stoked to actually get the Prelude where I wanted her to be in 2019 before summer of 2020. That's a very obtainable goal of mine, and I know I can do it maybe even sooner. Since the holidays are over now, I have so much more free time that I can focus on the brand, my detailing side business. And again, anybody local in the Tucson or Phoenix area, hit me up for all of your automotive and detail needs. And also, as the Prelude is down in the midst of that, we got a lot of Skyline content coming. I have some more parts coming in the mail, and then some parts that had to be made to order, which I will be receiving within the next month and a half to 2 months. Come tax return season, I wanted to spend most of my tax return on my cars, but I'm gonna put a majority of it in my savings, and then however much I am willing to spend, I will be ordering the body kit for the Skyline. I'm still contemplating between the Vertex kit or the BN Sports kit, but I really do want to do Vertex with the GTR aluminum hood and the GTR front bumper and lip. I think that'll give it a nice, classy, and aggressive look to it. Stoked on that. I don't want to rush this build too much because I don't want to get bored of it. So my goal is to finish the Skyline by the end of 2020 or beginning of 2021. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video here, guys, because I'm gonna start to ramble and I'm incredibly exhausted from taking that transmission out. But thank you so much, everybody, for continuous support. And again, 2019 was such a dope and successful year. I cannot wait to see what 2020 has in store for not only me, but the channel and the build. And I'm stoked for all the new opportunities to come my way. So if you aren't subscribed, if you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll see you next video.